because the Lord is my shepherd and I lack nothing. Hey girl, hey, what is up? And welcome to a new vlog. DLC! Because not much needs to be said. Your girl's been putting in overtime. I need massage therapy, a cold plunge. I need a sauna. I need all of the recovery because I literally have been putting in work day after day. And yesterday we really started on our bedroom, and I am so pleased with how everything is coming together. So if you know me, girl, you know that my style for the new house has been like modern organic. So think like very biblical theme, like the woods, the stones, just those earthy colors. I didn't want sterile white. I wanted to add warmth into my space, yet I still wanted it to feel very serene and curated and intentional. And let me just point out this dresser. First of all, I've had this dresser ever since I moved. I got this dresser when I was 17 years old, and this is the only piece of furniture that has come with me to every single house. And just to see how beautifully it has fit into this space, like I seriously am in awe every time I look at this. It looks like a big stone to me, and I'm like, what? There's no better dresser than this dresser for me. So I'm so glad that that came along. But we did make a new addition to the bedroom, and that is our new bed. Now let's talk about this bed frame real quick because FlexiSpot is actually sponsoring today's vlog. Thank you so much, FlexiSpot. This bed frame, it is next level. I've never seen anything like it. It essentially has a Japanese joinery structure, and I learned all about what that meant as me and my husband assembled this bed. In assembly, there were no screws, just beautiful solid wood joints that fit together and lock in perfectly. And I love that this frame is sturdy, it's silent, it doesn't have any movement or creaks. It is the perfect bed frame. And because FlexiSpot thought of everything, the Velcro secured slats stay perfectly in place so nothing shifts while you sleep. Plus, there's over 10 inches of underbed clearance. You probably can see if I lower my camera. I love that I can actually fit stuff under my bed or just keep it nice and open. It kind of just creates like an airier type of space instead of the bed frame feeling very heavy and solid. I just love it for my style of design. But let's talk about this mattress, okay, girl? Because when I say the drama, Javon has been telling me for the past 3, 4, 5, 6 months, he's just been telling me how much our previous mattress it wasn't working out for him. And though I love a full-on memory foam mattress, it was not working for his back and he needed something with a bit more support. So we found a great happy medium with the hybrid mattress from FlexiSpot. I love this because it does have a couple of inches of memory foam, but the rest of it is created to actually really support you and specifically support your back while you sleep, which is something my husband absolutely needs. It has the gel memory foam and an 8-inch pocket coil layer that supports your body without being too stiff. And it is CertaPure US certified. So I know that it is safe and clean for my family. With the hybrid mattress from FlexiSpot and their new Japanese joinery bed frame, my room has been transformed into just my own little sanctuary. It is so peaceful, it's so beautiful, it's so light, it's so airy, it's just so elegant. Like, I'm so in love with how this turned out. I also love how fast this shipped. You guys know we've only been in the house for a week, so to already have our bed here and set up is just chef's kiss. You know these furniture brands be taking months to send you your stuff. But I placed my order a week and a half ago and she's already here and set up. So if you are ready to upgrade your sleep situation, FlexiSpot is the way to go. I'll go ahead and leave my link in the description as well as a coupon code that you can find on the screen to get a discount off of your first FlexiSpot purchase. It's time to sleep like the soft life queen that you are, okay? I I kept looking this way because I'm just like so in awe. And let me show y'all something too, real quick, because this is not completed. We've just started, like we just got the bed in. We still need to put our curtains up and we still need to put this picture over our wall, but we really do want to keep this very like minimal in this room. We actually did, real quick, we did no screens in our room. And it's because, well, first Javon was the one who said it. He was like, I think that we should do like a no screen room. And I was like, well, let's just do it in our bedroom. And he was like, like that makes a lot of sense, because when we come into our room, it's either get it on with my husband or we're going to sleep. Screens distract from that. In a covenant, you gotta be as active as you can get, especially when you have kids. And we found ourselves watching hours of TV before bed, and it would delay a lot of intimacy. Like, let's just be real. So we were just like, if we want to take intimacy serious, because you absolutely should as a married couple, it is a gift from God. And this is, I'm strictly speaking to the married couples. Intimacy is beautiful. It is a gift, and it's something that should be cherished, and it's something that needs to be consistent. Come on, because the Lord convicted me on this. Just like you eat every day. And I'm not saying every day, that's your business, okay? I ain't about to get in your business, but for me and mine. All I'm saying is it's a no screen room, it's a no distraction room, and it is very peaceful. But let me show you the picture that I did not even like coordinate in my head that was gonna go here, but it ends up looking beautiful. Y'all gotta put some respect on Ross's name. Y'all have to put some respect on Ross Miss Designer's name, because this over our bed, hold on, let me switch the lighting so y'all can see. The sound of family is literally so beautiful. I think like 4 people are here right now that just pulled up. Come on. Come on, Miss Rossi. Miss Rossi. You were meant for me. Because that maroon just pulls together everything on here. If y'all watched my vlog a while back, I did end up finding a place for this. I'm so glad I picked her up, because these florals look absolutely beautiful. Like, I'm like, the Lord created the earth, right? And I don't mean to be preachy, but hear me. And he did it in such a beautiful way. When I say I have prayed my way through all of this design, I'm like, Lord, you can do it better than me. Give me the ideas. And he has poured out. Like, are you kidding me? And it hasn't even been expensive, y'all. This little pot literally looks like it's $300. I got it for $12. Y'all saw me get this at Ross. It's about how you style. It's not about the price. But you want to know what? Do you want to know my favorite piece in the entire house that I found at Burlington a couple days ago? Jesus has entered the chat. And Jesus is truly Lord, because the Lord is my shepherd and I lack nothing, okay? He maketh me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. Burlington, $49.99. I have seen this picture on Instagram for $600. She ain't little, she big. We've got VESSL candle over here, gorgeous, stunning. I am gonna be back on just getting back into my flow and my creativity with VESSL, and the Lord's really been putting that on my heart, so that's to come. Everything was just a lot, y'all, and it was very overwhelming, but now that I'm settled and the house is all getting together, I feel motivated to get back into that. But we have VESSL, we have this little Target candle, and this really cute candle holder that I actually got from Ross. I don't know. I know that this is Ross, this is Ross, this is Target, Burlington, Ross. It ain't about the price, baby. You can go to RH, you can go to our house and still not be able to put that thing on. No shade, no tea. Lots of fun things happening today. One being horseback riding with my good sis Sky. It was her birthday last weekend, and since I've moved, I'm now in the same city as my girl, so I'm so excited to celebrate her. And I was like, I want to do something fun. She's adventurous, she loves nature, she loves all of that. I was like, let's go horseback riding. So we're actually gonna do a double date. Her fiance Elijah knows about it. Javon and Elijah have been coordinating and talking, so he has all the details. He's gonna drive Sky to the horseback riding place. She don't know where she's going, and then we're all gonna show up and we're all gonna go on a trail ride together. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I'm just in my adventure era. Like I can actually go out, leave the house, and know that my babies are taken care of and loved by family, and it's just such an incredible feeling. Like, do y'all see the cheeks? The cheeks is just I just can't. My cheeks hurt. I've been smiling so much. So let's go out and see who is here. Everywhere I turn, I feel like I need to give an update. We ended up doing jogging path on all of the doors because it's that pretty. But let's go.
Hey, I'm Jai. I'm the cousin, aunt, you know, slash like nanny. But that's me. I'll be here.
Oh, you get the best hugs.
Does Ezra want a snack?
No.
What's up, big man?
She's trying to give the nerd the candy.
Oh.
Wow. Oh.
Wow.
Dad.
This is crazy. Oh my goodness.
We're gonna redo our shelves and stuff too.
Look at this tub though.
I know,
Look
right?
at this tub though.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I know. It's so nice.
Mine took a bath last night.
Oh, you did?
I did.
How was
It was so nice.
We'll like it in the
I know, we'll like it. John, you gotta go see the,
These are
we
so
already saw this
cute.
stuff.
Right?
So cute.
So comfy.
It looks
pull it all
comfy.
together, so it's gonna be like
What you
that.
thank me for? I ain't doing
Yes.
that. Nice.
Right?
That looks
This
really
pulls
good.
it all
Yes.
together.
I'm so proud of y'all. I'm so proud of y'all.
We are in the Bottiers pantry and we're about to make an espresso for my father-in-law. I found these little espresso cups at Ross. You already know. But I thought they were so cute. Tell y'all, I'm about to get that real fancy espresso machine because I just feel like it would just give and I would be able to elevate my barista experience. But in here we ended up doing, I don't know if I showed y'all, like coffee, all of our glassware, and then this is our wine section here. We have a whole bunch of wines for hosting, which I think is just so nice. And then we have our Nespresso and then Javon's little Keurig room. We love that Keurig. And then every season I'm gonna switch up my syrup plate. Right now it's still fall to me. I know y'all putting up y'all Christmas trees, but it's still fall. Pumpkin spice syrup.
Yes.
And then toffee. Is it toffee? No. Cookie butter. She real cute, real demure. Next order is a cookie butter latte. So I already have oat milk in here. I'm gonna add another Nespresso pod. I'm like, baby, Nespresso about to run me dry. Every time I order pods, it's $60. I order pods like every other week. Like, come on. But it's okay. We're gonna do one. Oh, shoot. She wanted pumpkin pie, actually. One, two, and I'm not gonna do coffee until we go horseback riding. I'll do one to go, just so that way I can like get my energy up in the car. But I really need to eat something. Yesterday I made like a, what is it called? Like a slow roast, like a beef roast, and I put it over mashed potatoes. It was so delicious. You know what I need in here? I need like a bunch of little spoons to go into one of these, drawers here, because right now I don't have anything in here, so I need to get some spoons. Latte number 2. Done. The last one is an iced latte, my specialty. So we're gonna do one more run. Running me dry. I'm like, not too much. And she wants cookie butter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me go grab the milk. All right, we have our materials. This is literally, I do not care what anybody says, this is the best milk to make lattes with because it's creamy. Now I really could have made it in one of the little shop ones, but I put it in a different glass because to pour it in here, you have to put ice first, and I feel like when you pour hot espresso on the ice, it waters down your coffee. So I always try to like dilute the hotness by putting my milk directly into the espresso like that, and then I just do a pour situation over the ice, and that way it's not too hot. And she also wanted cold foam, so this is the caramel macchiato cold foam. I'm pretty sure I got this from Aldi, but my all-time favorite cold foam, and I talked about it before, is the one from Target. It's the maple syrup one. It's so good. Ooh. Beautiful. Okay, so we have the sweater on, but I just went outside. It's actually not even cold, but y'all know we're about to be in the forest, and the later it gets, the colder it gets. So I'm just not gonna take a chance. I ended up going with these little boots just because I don't wear them, so I'm not gonna be upset if they get dirty. But I was gonna put a big puffer on. I don't think that's gonna work. But I'm also like, what else? Oh, I have this little black puffer. Okay, I'm gonna put the puffer on. Let me put a little mist on. We'll do L'Occitane. And then we got Shiki. How you feel about your horseback?
Pretty excited to horseback. Today I got the roach.
The hear ye's.
Today I got the roach stompers on. The hear ye.
The hear ye.
That's a hard name.
The what they did when they was running through the streets with the mail on the horses back in the day.
Anybody running with mail and horses?
When people used to make announcements, like this is like it's like the 1800s or like the 1600s. They would be like
in New York.
Yeah, like they would be like on
horses.
No, like when they would be driving in the streets and it would be like, hear ye, or it'd be something about war, or it's basically how they made an announcement because they didn't have newspapers. So it was like the bellboy and he was like screaming in the streets. Okay. If y'all took history class, y'all know what I'm talking about. Clearly we have people who are uneducated and who don't know.
You don't know. You went
like,
from 1900s to 16 to
what?
80. You just named
You
named every century.
Okay, let's roll.
Hey, I'm fresh though. Look like a little cowboy.
Little cowboy. I'm not giving cowgirl at all, but it's okay.
Yeah.
All right, bye, Tima.
Mommy, I like her friend.
See you later.
Mommy, when I grow up, I'm gonna do horse too.
Okay. All right, y'all, we're out.
The
The fam is here. I'm usually a cold coffee girl, but something about a hot latte. All right, Javon, we got Steve. I'll say this though, we were just talking about just our neighborhood and living in the country. It's so full circle because y'all know, if y'all know, your girl was out there with the cows. Okay, so I ain't new to this. I'm true to this, but it's just such a beautiful place. And then on my morning runs, y'all, I have been in my running era. We'll get into that in a second, but I've been doing some morning runs and just like watching the sunrise in the country. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this, it just feels like a full circle moment. Like God really restored, renewed, refined. And we were just pulling out of our house and Javon's mom was pulling into our driveway because she had to let us out, but she was pulling back into the driveway and going to be with the kids, and his dad's there and Zaire is there, and I'm just like, yo,
your mom about to pull up.
My mom's about to pull up at 6. Like, what? Like, I used to pray for times like this to rhyme like this. Truly, what a simple and beautiful morning I have had, girl. I am gonna do a very simple and quick makeup look. It's actually the next day, so I didn't talk to y'all last night after we went horseback riding, which was so fun. Like, legitimately, I would take horseback riding lessons. Like, that was very fun, very peaceful, and it was also something where like you can't be distracted, you have to be present. And I want hobbies that require that of me, because sometimes hobbies just feel like another task and it's actually not enjoyable. I want something that genuinely feels relaxing, feels new, feels refreshing, and requires me to be present. And I think that does. Like, that would be so fun. Y'all may know, but baby, I grew up on the farm. So it just felt so nostalgic in a way. Like, it literally unlocked something in my childhood. I was like, oh my gosh, like I remember these days. But it was so fun getting to celebrate my girl while also horseback riding. Then we all came back over to our house and kind of just chilled, ate some food. So my favorite part about having this home is just being able to host. And don't get me wrong, you can literally host in any space. We did it at our townhouse. We even used to host when I was in the apartment, so you can host in any space. But I love making my home, like, that's something I have fallen in love with beyond just like decor and stuff. Like, I want my home to be a place where if anybody comes in and they're tired and they're weary, that my home would be a place of rest for them. Like, that is my prayer over my home every single day. I'm like, Lord, this is your home. You're only allowing me to steward it. Anyone who's weary, anyone who needs rest, anyone, it can literally be, I mean, we've had contractors in and out. We're always looking for ways to minister the gospel in an authentic and true way. And one of those, I mean, the most obvious way is a meal. Like, sharing a meal with someone, it opens up room for so much conversation. And that's something the Lord really put on my heart, like taking that serious, taking our meals every single day serious, making sure there's always a meal for dinner. And it's something I've really fallen in love with. Like, I think sometimes with motherhood and homemaking, there's such a negative perspective on it because it's like, ain't nobody got time for that. I'm tired, all that. And I get it. But I think when you really ask the Lord for a heart of humility, he makes those things enjoyable. Like, he literally makes cooking dinner enjoyable because you realize, like, wow, I'm actually not only just serving my family, but I'm also serving the Lord, because who knows who's gonna walk into my home. Like, it could be a random person. I'm not talking about a random person because, okay, like, who's walking up in the house? But it could be someone who just had to stop by for something. They end up staying for a meal, and you don't know how God can use you in that situation, all because there was a meal ready and it was on the table. And yeah, like, in the Bible, they were always breaking bread together. That was like a main point of fellowship. So that's something that I've really been falling in love with, just cooking in the new house. And we've already had a few people over for meals, and I actually placed an Instacart order last night, so I'm gonna pick that up. I think I'm gonna start placing my orders on Friday nights, so that way I can pick them up on Saturdays, get everything prepped, and make sure we also have food for our Sunday dinners. I feel like that would also just help to just make my life a little bit more organized. I'm trying not to be in a frantic state, because there's no need to be in a frantic state when you've planned and when things are just flowing how they should. So I'm trying to just like calm myself down, because I naturally am just a high-strung, anxious type of person, and I'm really just trying to slow down. And let me tell you something, because I feel like this may be helpful for someone. It is so funny how God has slowly been putting certain things on my heart that I didn't think connected in the moment, but looking back, it all did. Like, one was fast fashion. God started convicting me on that and about just being a conscious consumer. And then he even just started convicting me on just consumption in general. The world tells us we need more to be happy. I kid you not, that is a lie from the enemy. And I've actually been reading a new John Mark Comer book. You guys know I loved his previous book, Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. And I'm currently reading, let me show you what it looks like. I'm currently reading Practicing the Way. It says, be with Jesus, become like him, do as he. And that just tells it all. It is a book about truly apprenticing under Jesus, like looking at his life, seeing how he lived, and then embodying that way of life. Jesus was the first minimalist, okay? If we are being honest, he said, don't even take a pack when you go. I'm gonna supply all your needs. I think there's so much wisdom in that. And don't get me wrong, like, I love beautiful things. I love to decorate, but I think like not having a space for something in my house and still buying that thing is just not wise. Like, even looking at my bedroom, and for the first time ever, I look at my bedroom and I'm like, wow, this is genuinely so calming, so serene, so peaceful. And there's really not much in there. I have my dresser. It's the top of it is decorated very minimally. Your style is your style. I'm not saying you have to take on this style to live a minimalist life. The whole concept of minimalism is knowing that consumption will not fill the hole that's inside of you. Consumption will not fill the hole inside of you. There's nothing wrong with consuming, but if you are consuming and thinking that that thing is going to fill the hole inside of you, oh, you got it all wrong. And I think it's important to note when you are shopping and what mood you're in when you're shopping. Do you shop when you are anxious and you're stressed and this is a stress relief for you? Do you shop when you're bored? Do you shop with like when are you shopping? And I think you should really take inventory of that, because if you're seeing that you're going to shopping and consumption are you going to shopping and consumption to fill an insecurity and to try to embody someone else's lifestyle and it's not authentic? Like, why are you consuming? And the Lord obviously has been working on me when it comes to this. And I've just seen the wisdom behind slowing down. Like, we think to be closer to Jesus, we need to do more. We actually need to do less. We need to consume less. We need to have less things on our to-do list. We need to make time for him. So people are like, if you get the perfect Bible study and the perfect highlighters and the perfect this and the perfect that and the perfect no, all you need is silence in a room. Like, that's literally all you need to connect with the Lord. Yes, it's cute to have, and I'm not knocking because I have a cute little Bible study set up as well. That's not needed for true connection with the Lord. That's an extra, that's an add-on, that's something that's cute, that's something that's fun, but it's not what is required for me to be in relationship with Jesus. All that goes to say, I am proudly in my homemaking era. I'm excited to wake up every day and to serve my family and to serve others and to love my neighbor and to make people feel the love of Jesus. And you shouldn't be ashamed about it. Like, people make women who love their home, their family, who love homemaking. It's like, oh girl, you don't want to work, you don't want to do this. It's like, no, I feel called by God to do this and to love my family well and to steward my family. And there's nothing wrong with that. No matter where you are in life, stay at home mom, corporate woman, no matter if you are a CEO or if you work at a grocery store, the Lord can literally use you right where you are. And I feel this so deeply. Comparison is the thief of joy. If you do not start loving your life, if you do not stop looking at the next person's life, you will never feel peace, because it's always going to be the next thing. Well, once I get this thing, once I get the next thing, once I accomplish this goal, then I will be happy. That is a lie from the enemy. Like, you have to be content in this season exactly where you are, because it is a facade. I love the book of Ecclesiastes. It talks about how everything is a chasing of the wind. Like, you're just chasing the wind. You'll never actually get that thing. It's like a carrot dangling in front of you, and how everything is futile. King Solomon, who is extremely wealthy, is telling us this. He's like, listen, I done been there, I done that, I did all of it. I got the t-shirt. I'm trying to tell y'all, fulfillment is not found in things. It is found in Christ. And Christ doesn't take no money. Christ doesn't take no success. Christ is available to everyone at all times. He is there and he wants to be in relationship with you. You don't have to be perfect. He wants your authentic selves. I'm telling you, it's been like the quiet time, especially this past week, where I've come to God and I've just been real and I've been authentic, where I feel like I've really had just a great conversation with him. Like, he doesn't want the fluff. Give him the real, because he's already like, I literally know what's on your heart. So can we please just get past this? Like, and even in that, one of the things I pray for the most, this is probably my most prayed prayer, is wisdom. Ask the Lord for divine wisdom. Ask the Lord for divine wisdom. And I feel like he's really been pouring that into me this year, even with just consumption and my lifestyle changes and all of that. That has just been divine wisdom. I have read a couple of books that have geared me towards this new path of life, but it truly has been like God just downloading things into my heart. And it's just so amazing how he can do that. So highly recommend Jesus. Highly recommend Jesus at all times of the day. But a new thing I'm going to do is start actually getting fully dressed every single day. And I've really been loving dresses. I feel like they are just like the most feminine for me. I feel like they just make me feel the most feminine. I can only speak for myself now. They make me feel the most feminine and ready to like serve my family. I tested out this theory, y'all. I tested it out last week. I wore a dress every single week and I just felt like a homemaking mom. Like, there is something behind this. I don't know what it is. I felt comfortable and I just felt like, I don't know, like it's my uniform. You know, when you put like your uniform on for work and you like clock in, that's how I felt when I put my dress on. So I got this one, I actually got it from ThredUp, but it's from Zara. It's very flowy and cute. Let me show y'all from over here. Very cute and just like the perfect dress to wear around the house. So on the to-do list today, I need to pick up our groceries, which I'm gonna do soon. And I actually like placing the order Friday night, so that way Saturday morning, I could just grab the groceries, unload them, and then be ready for like Saturday night is when we start Sabbath into Sunday night. So by that time, I'm not worried about, okay, I need to still go to the grocery store at night. I can kind of just like let that go and rest finally. And I've been loving that. I've been loving starting Sabbath Saturday night to Sunday night because it gives us the opportunity to like still utilize some of Saturday for work. And then by Saturday night, we're clocked out. And then once Sunday night comes, usually like I have to do some prep for Monday morning. So by the time that we end on Sunday night, I still have an opportunity to like get things prepped and prepared for Monday. So that's just what works best for our family. Again, we are spirit over law over in these parts of the Graves house. We see the wisdom behind the Sabbath. We honor the Sabbath because Jesus did. And yeah, I think that if you are trying to make it a religious law and you're condemning people because they don't Sabbath how you Sabbath, I think that you have the Sabbath wrong all in that. Okay, I would just say that. Very excited for today. Today is gonna be a beautiful and blessed day in Jesus' mighty name. I am gonna pick up the groceries and then I'm gonna do some curtain hanging and picture hanging today. I am gonna hang up that picture that I showed you guys yesterday. And I am on the hunt for these specific curtains. If you guys have any recommendations, let me know. The ones that I found were $300 a panel and I need 6 panels, so that ain't gonna work. But my vision is this color. So like that very deep maroon color. And I want them to be like a dainty floral pattern. I want them to be like, I think it's called like tuft, either tuft or like ruched at the top of like the top hem. I want it to be like a ruching and look almost like vintage. And I want them to be like 106 inches. So like floor to ceiling. And then I want 2 panels on each window. We need curtains bad. Bad. Nobody tells you how expensive blinds are. We're not even gonna talk about that. We are gonna end up needing blinds in the closet and then in our front. But yeah, that's something they're gonna have to wait, girl, because them blinds was like $400 a panel. I said, oh, y'all are trying to steal from me. Great. I just wanted to hop on and update y'all. Yesterday was super fun with horseback riding. Excited to get into Saturday and to just get everything prepped for the week and to just enjoy the weekend. I love the weekends. I love to relax and unwind while still making sure things are like set up for a good and productive, peaceful week. I'm starting to feel like I can breathe. I'm starting to feel like we've made a whole lot of progress in the house. Phase 1 is almost done. I have only one more room to unpack, which is the laundry room, and that's only a few boxes, so I feel really good about that. And once that is done, we'll get into all the details of like decorating and, you know, doing more curtain hanging, more picture hanging, styling all of my vases in different areas of the house. So stuff like that. But just wanted to hop on and let you guys know I love you. I'm praying for you. Cannot wait to chat next video. So until then, I'll see you later, girl.